That's how it happened.
Right.
Oh, are we live?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so welcome back, everyone, to Curse of the Vistani, episode 28.
Yes.
We're almost to the 30s.
No burgers
So,
involved.
When last we left off, you guys had some stealthing to do
Yes.
in order to get back some eggs.
Thank you, Fireball.
And we did it.
Portal eggs. And you did it, like,
Yes.
really well.
Yes.
So well that when you passed the people you stole from,
They had
they
no
had
idea
no
who we
clue
were.
you were.
Mhm.
So I'd say that's a successful stealth mission right there.
I was super stealth kitten.
Oh,
I
need
critted
to-
both my stealths for me and Luna. I was super stealth.
I need to fix the rolls. There we go. Now they can see the rolls. All right. Meteor audio confirmed. Thank you. Thank you.
I know I
appreciate
has audio. I
Banana
can see
audio
it.
confirmed.
I was testing. I can see it.
it. All right.
Well,
I,
Meteor's special circumstance.
yeah, I can see my sliders. I'm literally looking at them right now. I can see it going up
Poor
and down.
Meteor's microphone died last night.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I
last
know, he
night,
told me.
and I'm now using Melody's microphone. So, anyways, you guys passed right by the group of thieves who
Yep.
Who stole the turtle eggs.
Yep.
And they were even going to try and eat one because it is a rare delicacy.
Not today, sir.
Yep,
and
we got
very-
there in time.
Yes. You managed to save it just in time.
Yep.
And recovered all 20.
Yep.
So, you guys are traveling along the road. A few hours go by. And Luna, Lilia, you notice Luna just watching something out the back of the cart.
Okay, so can I take a look and see if I notice? Roll perception? Yes, no?
Yeah, you could ask her too.
So I'll take a look out and be like, Luna, what are you looking at? And
Yeah, so roll perception. And you ask her too, okay. So
not noticing much myself from what I'm seeing.
Luna replies to you. Bush follow.
Bush follow?
Bush
Oh.
follow.
I'll tilt
And
my
she
head and
kinda,
look
like,
at her.
uses her paw to point at a bush, and there does appear to be a bush that is kind of moving and following behind you guys.
I'll poke at Sappho and I'm like, I think a bush is following us, and point it out to her.
You
I'm
want me to
confused.
message it?
Stafflin, did you turn a plant to life again?
Not this time.
Why is there a plant following us? I'm confused.
I mean, do we want me to take the direct approach? I can send a message at the bush and see if I get an answer back.
Are you guys stopping the cart, or are
Nope.
you doing this while it's going?
No, I don't think we've stopped.
What's the range on that?
Message is 120 feet.
120 feet. Oh, that's pretty far. Okay.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
limited in
message
that I have to
or-
point it in a direction, yeah.
Oh, you're doing message. I thought you were doing speak to animals and plants.
Nope, I'm trying message because if it's something in the bush using the bush as cover, then I'll catch it. If it don't catch it, it's not something using the bush as cover.
Okay. So you
I'll-
point over at the bush, and what message are you sending?
Can we help you with something?
Fangirl says, "Tell it to leave and go away."
Leave
Yeah,
it go
be
away.
like, there's a reason you're following us, friend.
What? And you see the bush just stop, but you definitely hear something go. "Ah!"
Did he reply to the message? Because
He did
they're
not
able
reply.
to. Interesting.
He stopped, and then a few seconds later, or not like seconds, but like probably 10 seconds later, he started following after you again.
I mean, it's a cantrip. I can just keep doing it.
You know, that's kind of freaky if you consider that. You could totally use that for intimidation.
Yeah.
I'm watching you.
Cast again. I'm
Okay.
still waiting for an answer.
Where are you?
Kind of wave
Should I
towards the
just
bush.
scream out the back of the wagon? We can see you.
The bush stopped.
And stop.
Hey,
You are not
Aurora.
stealth.
We should slow down.
I'm going to cast Dancing Lights,
Okay.
which also has a range of 120 feet,
Okay.
and surround him in orbs of light. So they're just gonna kind of move around him.
All right. After you do that,
How
a little goblin pops out of the bush and starts running into the forest.
how far, Meteor? How far is he from us?
He's close enough that you could catch him if you wanted. He's probably like 30 feet back.
Okay.
Moro fetch?
Old person?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll work. Wisdom
Alright.
check DC 14.
Okay. Hang on. Let's see. Or be paralyzed for the duration. Okay.
Until I let him go.
How long is Hold Person active?
For 1 minute.
Start playing. I am playing my
You
instrument.
have if it works, you literally have a captive audience.
Yes, I have enthralling performance. It is going.
Okay. So
It takes 1 minute.
Does he save?
He does save. It kind of trips him up a little. And he grabs something out of his pocket and tucks it your way. It's like very small. It like doesn't hit any of you. It just kind of gets thrown onto the ground.
Okay.
Son is telling Moro to fetch.
Moro's fetching it.
The item or
Are
the
we
person?
stopping the? Are we stopping the?
Yeah.
the...
What are you fetching? The person. Okay. So Moro's now chasing after this goblin.
Moro fast.
I think we should stop the cart though.
At
Yep,
this
stop
point,
the cart.
probably.
Everyone's
Okay.
stopping.
Yeah.
Yes. Cart is stopped. So have Moro roll me an athletics check with advantage.
Yeah, grapple.
Can you say what it would be for a dire wolf? Because she doesn't have that.
It's
Yeah,
Athletics.
strength.
yeah,
Okay,
athletics would be
thank you.
strength.
Ooh,
right.
bad roll.
Oh, that was stealth.
That's stealth, not strength.
Oh,
That's stealth
that's still
again.
stealth.
That's still stealth.
Shut up, it's late.
there you go.
Well, that's a worse strength roll.
You said with advantage, so hold on.
Yeah.
18, not
There we
bad.
go.
5,
Alright,
not
18.
good.
She
So with
wasn't
an 18
accidentally rolling stealth. She was just clearing the die.
With an 18, Moro's able to easily overtake this goblin and stop it from running away.
Big doggy! Ew!
So what's the item on the ground?
doggy.
Can we see it?
Yeah, you can look for it. It wouldn't be too hard to find. So you go over to the item that he threw on the ground, and it's a piece of gold.
Okay. He threw money at us and ran. Oh.
So I think I'm gonna get out of the cart since we're stopped and walk over tomorrow and look at the goblin kind of confused.
Really tempted to detect magic on this coin, even though it's probably nothing. Or ask
And
someone to detect
the
magic.
goblin's kind of like trying to
Wiggle
duck
free?
Moro. Did Moro pounce him or just stop him? I thought Moro just
I'm
stopped him from going
assuming
for it.
Mora would probably try to
Yeah,
stop
I
him,
thought it
period.
was grab with
Okay.
mouth.
Grab and
Yeah, that's usually
stop.
what it is.
So yeah,
Not to
if he
hurt,
grabs,
but to
yeah.
grapple.
Okay. So then yeah, he's kind of trying to wiggle out.
I'll have Luna go up and back Moro up.
Roll strength check.
For Luna?
Can I walk up to them as well?
Yeah.
I'm guessing with advantage because Moro's also there.
Just straight strength check, no advantage.
I'd like to
Okay.
walk up and sit down right in front of where they're holding him and just look at him.
Luna, don't bite too hard. Don't draw blood, but keep him
This
there.
is not the bush you're looking for.
Why was the bush following us?
And so he reaches into his pocket again, and he throws another gold piece and hits Staflin right in the forehead with it.
Throwing things is not nice. Yo,
That was
miss.
kind of rude. I just wanted to talk.
Distraction?
No.
You're not distracting. You're confusing, but you're not distracting.
Conversation.
I mean,
Not till you answer some questions.
what questions?
Why were you
And Son
following
is
us?
being intimidating.
Oh,
Mhm.
Sun takes out the rapier and stabs it into the ground by the goblin.
Good cop, bad cop.
Oh, Moro drops him and presses his paw onto it.
I mean, we do have the canine cop here.
Mhm.
Scary lady.
All right, so what questions are you asking him?
Why were you following us?
Practice.
You do this kind of thing often.
I am still.
Why were you practicing?
I am still.
I hate
mean,
to.
I would admit you can definitely use the practice.
Yeah,
Poor guy.
Thank you.
Wait.
that wasn't that stealth. I'm sorry.
Wait, was that an insult?
A little, yes.
I think that was.
You need more practice.
Yes.
Curio
You'll
just
get
looking
there.
curiously from the distance.
He
Can I
takes
reach
another
out
gold
and
and
try to
chucks
catch-
it your way again.
Can I catch the coin this time?
Yeah.
Now that I'm
Catch
aware
the
that he's
coin.
doing this?
Yep.
I would catch it and throw it back at him. And yell, distraction!
I can do that.
Yeah.
Firedale can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, Firedale deflect missiles.
That's an actual feature. Yeah. So yeah, Curio catches it and chucks it right back at him, and beams him right
Yells,
in the head.
distraction!
You are very good, Kitty.
Distraction!
Oh my gosh. You are good at distractions.
Okay, so what is your name? I'll look
Bill.
at him, very confused.
My name's Linus.
Hi, Linus. What are you doing here?
He was practicing.
Practicing.
Stealth.
I like to do that.
Do you live around here, Linus?
You have memory issues?
Sometimes, but not right now.
I live everywhere. And nowhere.
Out of character, you know what I should do? Go
Mhm.
invisible and yell stealth.
I'd like Moro to
Yell,
roll
"I am
another
stealth."
strength check, please.
Yeah.
As he's still struggling.
I should totally do that.
If we hadn't,
Alright. So this time he actually gets out from under the pile. It's like, ah!
can I
And
try to
tries
reach out for him?
Yeah.
Can
I
Luna
am
have
not
a
strong,
chance
so
to
I doubt
react?
this will work. But like, I'm sitting right in front of him.
Send
Kit
Was
backhands him
my
in the head.
intent.
Can Luna have a chance to react to try and grab him back?
You said it's athletics
Yeah,
to try
sure.
to grab him.
Yeah, athletics or
Strength.
strength check for Luna. All right, Saflin with an 18
Yep.
does catch him by the arm.
Rats, flail again.
All the grabs.
We're still talking.
You actually catch his arm right before he like is about to dive into another bush.
Yep.
Why talk?
Because I like making new friends.
San is hitting him in the head with her hand.
Friends?
Friends. I like making friends. Do you want to be friends, Linus?
Friends with me?
Yes.
Why?
I like
He's like
making
looking
friends.
at you very skeptically.
Friends are better than enemies? Looking at him even more confused?
You mention enemies and his eyes get real big. He's like,
No, no enemies. No enemies.
We don't like enemies either.
Friends, yes, friends.
and he starts like bowing towards you.
I'm so
Are we friends?
confused.
Friends? Yes.
Friends be
Oh.
nice.
So friends talk. So let's talk.
Oh wait, an unarmed strike. What's the unarmed strike for?
Yeah, she was trying to hit him
Earlier,
on the
she was
head.
going to hit him in the head after he escaped.
Oh.
We're trying to figure out if she still wants to do that since we started talking when that was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Because
So
friends
yeah,
don't
are you
strike
hitting him on the head?
friends.
She said
Constant
constant vigilance. I think she still wants to do it
for practice. So
Uh,
I think you're not
Oh, so
actually
that's
trying to
like
damage
the pay attention, constant vigilance.
So just
Okay.
a smack
Okay.
on the back of the
Okay.
head.
You just kind of bop him on the head.
I'm sorry.
I'm still so tempted to do the invisible
He
thing.
just keeps like bowing repeatedly.
I mean, you can still do it, Nene, while I'm talking to him. I am the distraction.
Sneak up behind him and yell,
I am
stealth.
stealth. Yeah, I am stealth.
Poor
So-
guy.
Yeah, and I'm just like, so as friends, let's have a chat. What were you gonna do if we didn't spot you?
Nothing?
Put a check mark on his list of today for I was stealthy.
I was gonna follow you.
How long were you going to follow us?
As long as I wanted.
How long do you usually follow people?
Until I get bored. How long do
Okay.
you follow people?
Usually not very long, actually.
Until
Oh.
our mission's complete.
You need practice.
You know,
I
out
like
of
making-
character, we
I
kind
like
of
making
followed some
friends.
people for several weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like making friends. It's hard to do that when you're not spotted.
And Son says she follows
Right,
them
so-
until they're dead.
Yeah, I've made lots of friends.
Are you
Point
still
out the
holding on
different
to him,
flowers.
by the way?
Yeah, I've not let go.
Okay.
If he starts biting me, I'll probably let him go, but right now I'm not letting go. He's proven to be a flight risk.
Okay.
I mean, he's currently holding hands with this beautiful tiefling woman, so.
Yeah, we're friends, aren't we?
Sure, whatever you say.
Oh my.
San still has her rapier out. Yeah, he's like he keeps like eyeing San. Like
Friends? We're friends.
What else do we want to ask him?
I'm still confused why he's following us as a bush. But
Supposedly he was just getting practice, but that's the only answer we've
not?
gotten from him thus far.
I mean, we all became adventurers some way or another.
what is Linus practicing for? I'm
How
curious.
far away are we from town at this point? Do we know? Like, where
Um,
are we?
You guys are getting pretty close, actually.
Okay.
You doubt he's from the city. You're far
Right.
enough out that it's not like he could have just come straight from there.
So, Linus, why are you practicing stealth?
San suggests testing him.
I'm going to offer him one of the flowers that I have. Not one of the
Right.
not one of the super special ones. Just
So,
one of the standard flowers that I have tied on to my horns and wrap it around his wrist and say, as a token of friendship.
okay.
It's a literal friendship bracelet.
It is.
Oh, pretty. I
Mhm.
like it. Oh,
He's like in awe of this thing that you just put on his wrist.
And I've released his wrist at this point.
beautiful.
Friendship
Friend
flowers?
gift. Friend gift.
It is a friend gift. It's also a way to locate object on him if we need him later.
Don't say that out loud.
Friends
No.
don't let friends
Out of
drop stealth.
character.
Yep. So Linus, why are you practicing stealth?
To get better. Why else?
Is there somebody you're trying to hide from?
No. No, I just
Oh.
stealth.
Just
Sapling
stealth.
We'll
kinda-
call over. He has a point. You do practice to get better.
Saplin's gonna lean in, like kind of eyes sparkling.
Mm-hmm.
Say, is there someone you're trying to impress?
And he kind of looks confused, like,
I impress. Impress who? Who am I
No.
impressing?
I don't know.
Myself for me. No one else.
Mm.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like, Linus, can I get you to rate my stealth?
Sure. Out of what?
So I'll just yell, I am stealth.
okay.
And go invisible.
And then he turns invisible too.
And then I'll talk kind of softly so not scare anybody. Linus, how is my stealth?
Did he really turn invisible?
He did turn invisible, yes.
There you go.
Linus, you still here?
You receive no response.
Oh, that's much better. That practice has paid off.
You kind of hear from a little ways away.
I like your
Yeah.
stealthing, Linus. I give you what?
8.
8. Okay.
Don is telling Moro to fetch Linus.
You can try to fetch Linus.
Yep, she has the smell.
That's true. Didn't think about that one.
Yep, she can try and detect where he is.
Yep. So you could roll with advantage for sniffing him out.
Son said she can use a test or apprentice.
Fon's going to teach him stealth.
So here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
My stealth or my invisibility drops when I cast or when I attack or cast a spell. Could I just drop it myself?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm gonna drop my invisibility.
Two
Since I've
nat
had my fun
ones.
with it.
Well, let's see what he gets.
Yeah, invisibility is concentration, Nene. So if you stop concentrating, it's gone.
Okay.
Yeah. Moro is not able to find him.
Mora had dust in the snout.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it was. From having held him down and held on to him.
Can Luna try and find him?
She could too, yeah.
She just doesn't have the scent thing. Does
She has keen smell.
Yeah, she does. Yep.
Oh wow. So yeah, go for it.
So
both do.
how do I?
Just perception.
It's just perception with advantage.
Oh, 20. That is actually what you needed to find him because he rolled a 19 on his stealth.
Luna's
she'll
been
just go
taking
up and
notes
lick
for
him.
Moro.
She'll just go up and lick
Alright.
him
So
and wag her
Luna
tail.
Luna follows the scent back over to Linus, who is now underneath of the carriage.
I imagine Luna with her butt up, face under the carriage, and just licking him.
Poor Linus.
I'll walk over to the carriage and be like, Luna's got a good nose.
Wait, I actually need to be right back. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay.
The cat knows.
Okay, so while Meteor's gone, what do we want to do with this goblin?
I don't
Let
know.
him go.
He's entertaining.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can really get out of him information-wise other than asking about the area.
Son wants to give him pointers.
Yeah.
Son wants to keep him.
And train
I'm
him.
wondering, since he ran to the carriage, if he was going to try to help himself to anything, but I don't know.
New Callan.
No one's doing inside to find
Son! New Callan, our stick is a good stick. We don't replace stick.
No, Stick got an upgrade.
Moro needs a new stick.
Oh, okay.
Stick got promoted, remember?
And now Moro needs a tutor. Yeah, I think we can ask about the area and then let him go. I mean, he's not done anything
Yeah,
super
I mean,
untoward.
hmm
No,
And I
if you're
haven't
planning on robbing
magically-
us, then
yeah, I
he did
haven't
very
magically
badly.
charmed him, so he's not magically charmed.
Okay. Sorry, I'm
And
back.
that's that. So welcome back, Meteor.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay.
You didn't
So-
miss anything.
Nope, nothing at all.
What did I miss? I did not have my headphones on me this time, so.
Nothing about a replacement for Callan.
Yep, you definitely missed nothing.
Uh-oh. Callan's getting the boot, huh?
No. Callan got promoted.
Oh, so Linus's new stick, huh?
Yes.
At least temporarily for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so we wanted to ask Linus about the area.
Okay. What about-
Specifically, not about where he lives. Just ask him
No,
if he
just
can tell us
like what
about
does he
the
know
area.
about this area?
Yeah.
Are there settlements nearby? Is there like a good place to get drinking water? Are there pretty flowers?
We don't have cupcakes on. Or Pika.
There's stream nearby. I
Okay.
think.
And
Did he follow any Vistani?
I'll show a minor illusion of the Charles and Alenka and be like, "Have you seen these people?
Oh, those are tiny people.
They're normally bigger sized. I just made them little. It was fun."
You can shrink people?
Yes.
That is powerful magic.
But yeah, have you seen them before?
I've never seen the shrunken big people.
Okay. Are there any really pretty flowers nearby? I like collecting flowers. Like the one I gave you.
Saffron loves flowers.
I like this bracelet.
Mhm.
Bracelet. Linus could find flower.
Oh, would you? I'd be
One
really
second.
happy if you did.
He kind of rushes off into the forest,
Okay.
and like a minute later, he comes back with a fistful of dandelions.
There you go. Real pretty.
Oh, sure. I'll just start weaving the dandelion stems together.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm making another bracelet.
How'd you do
I'll
She
do
has
it again
magic.
slower and try to show him.
Oh my!
Just keep the dandelions away from me, please.
Yep. I'm not planning to keep them. They're dandelions.
Oh, I'm severely allergic, actually, in
Ah.
real life to dandelions.
Oh,
That's not
wow.
good.
Yeah. He may be severely allergic to dandelions, IRL.
And if he lets me, I'll try to loop it around his ear so that he'll have an accessory kind of like my horn accessories.
What are you? That's in my ear.
We match.
You?
Yeah.
He's kind of like flopping his head around. Looking all over like,
It's
Cast
stuck.
another
It's stuck in my ear.
cast another minor illusion of what he looks like with it on his ear.
Ooh, who's that? Frank? Cousin Frank?
Oh, look at him confused.
What'd you
Who's
do?
Frank?
Frank's cousin.
Is
No one
Frank that
likes
small?
Frank.
Is
No
Frank
one
that
likes Frank.
Is it okay that I made him small?
oh, how small is he? I figured he was about the same size.
I'm having fun making them in the palm of my hand.
Oh, okay.
You Frank? I mean, I know no one likes him, but I
It's
guess.
it's not permanent.
You gonna
Okay.
shrink me?
Next time you see him, he'll be normal sized, I promise.
And he turns invisible again.
And I'll let the illusion dissipate.
I don't want to be shrunk.
In my head, I'm imagining so many games where they yell "smoke bomb" and throw the smoke bomb down.
All right. Well, I don't think we got anything
I'll
else
wave
without
bye
about
to
the
him.
area, so I'll be like,
Or where he was.
He like pointed in the direction of a stream, and it is getting later into the night now as well.
so we want to go camp by the stream.
Yep, that's fine.
I'll call out to Linus. I think you're funny, Linus. I like you.
No, son, I
Can we
don't
keep
think
him,
we can
please?
keep
He's
him.
fun. Please, can we keep him, please?
Thank you for your help, Linus. Bye.
Good luck on training.
If you're being stealthy, you're not supposed to say it.
Good point.
Yes.
No.
I'm gonna point at San,
He'll
who
learn.
has the rapier,
Mhm.
and be like, "She's nicer than she looks. If you come by, she might give you some more pointers on stealth."
Weapon points.
No, she's gonna teach you some tricks for being stealthier.
Goodbye.
Bye.
This is a weird one.
Distraction.
He throws another gold coin.
And I'll yell, stealth!
How many gold coins have we accumulated from his distraction?
4 or 5. Yeah, let's say 4.
He's a rich little goblin. He
Okay.
gives money, so why can't we keep him? He's like a piggy bank.
Right.
All right.
I'm just marking that down. Gained 5 gold
As a
from
distraction.
distraction. Yep.
All right. So you get back in your cart and you start heading towards that stream so that you can kind of set up there for the night.
Is he going to
No, we
follow
really
us?
can't keep him, son. He's gone.
Yeah.
Is he following us?
He might come find us later.
Bushes at the moment.
Okay, no
What do you mean
bushes.
he couldn't find us later? He knows where we are.
Yeah, he could find. He could.
Do we
potentially
see any
find
moving rocks?
it.
Oh, do we have the boulder
Uh,
strat?
Not currently. You don't know.
I mean, if anybody has a locate object, we can find him whenever we want. I gave him a
True.
present.
All right. So you guys head off, trying to find the stream that he pointed you towards. And after a little while, you do find the stream. It is getting towards dinner time, so it'd probably be a good time to set up camp.
Hmm.
And you set up close to the stream, not too close to it.
Well, yeah, we don't want to be right up against the stream because if there are animals that want to come and drink from the stream at night.
Right. Okay.
It's
So
a good
you guys
spot for us to
campsite.
set up camp and go hunting and such.
Mm-hmm.
So can I possibly set up my hunting trap? Me trying to do it this time?
Yeah, you want to set yours up too? We can set up both.
Yeah, how do we do that? Just say we're setting it?
Yeah, you just say where you're
And
putting it
kinda
and
Put
point.
it on the map where you want it to be.
Yeah, I would like to set mine. Which direction would you say the river is?
Probably to the left.
Okay, so I'll set mine over probably at this lower corner.
Okay. You can kind of like do a little drawing where you want it.
Yeah, I can go fishing.
Yeah,
Mine's up here.
you could. Okay.
Mine's the little circle.
All right. Perfect.
There.
So a couple little traps right there.
I drew like a little basic rabbit trap that just falls when
And
something falls in
Firedale's gonna
it.
go fishing.
Because he has a special fishing pole, right?
Yeah, he has
Oh,
the pole
oh,
angling, I think.
Oh, San. San,
Luna
I
and
have
Moro
a
could go out
favor.
hunting if they wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
I have a favor, San. I want a flute. If you can whittle me a flute. And Safin said that you could borrow the knife that cuts like butter.
The knife that cuts through wood like butter, yeah. I'll hand out the wood carving knife.
I want a flute if you want to practice whittling some stuff, please. And thank you.
Yeah, we can do it when we're resting.
Yes,
Mhm.
I wanted to ask for that, please. And thank you.
All right, so San and Curio are going fishing.
Yeah,
Um,
I unlatched this 10-foot pole from my backpack
Mm-hmm.
because it's very obvious that it's there. and I say we go fishing, and it turns into a fishing pole.
Okay. That gives you advantage to fish, right?
Well, it's just I don't need to have the stuff for a fishing pole.
Right.
So if you want to give it that way, that's fine. It's just you fish. It's survival.
This survival is not the cooking, by the
yeah,
way.
it doesn't.
I was gonna try to forage and see if
Okay.
there was anything I could use to
So yeah, you
supplement
guys
for
can
berries
roll
and such.
Yeah.
But that was a
roll
really bad
survival
roll.
for fishing and for the berries.
What
that was
would
a real bad
Luna
roll.
use if she wants to go out hunting?
So you find a couple berry bushes,
I
but they're
actually kept
fairly
stuff.
bare, like they've been eaten by wildlife.
Fair enough.
Meteor?
San is having lots of trouble catching the fish.
How deep is it?
It's probably waist deep, or like thigh deep, I guess. So you could wade across it.
If Luna wants to go out to hunt to try and find herself some food, what does she need to do?
She would have to roll
Same thing.
wisdom.
Interesting.
Normal, right?
Yeah, so it's survival, but she doesn't have.
Yeah, survival is the wisdom stat. Yeah.
Yep.
So Luna and Moro feed themselves. It looks like.
So Firedale, you catch enough with a 23. You catch enough fish for everyone and then some.
I'm a cat. I know my fish.
You caught enough fish for probably 2 times over what everyone would eat. That was a pretty good
Okay.
And Moro helps with the fish. Okay. Luna and Moro are
What the
hunting for
fish?
animals, I assume.
Yep.
Now, if Luna finds a giant rat, let us know.
A giant rat?
Rodents of unusual size.
They exist.
Okay.
Yep,
Um,
they do exist.
sure. We'll say they find some big rats, like not giant rats, but big.
Okay.
Rats.
It's the giant ones I'm worried about.
Okay. No, not giant rats, but she can
Well-fed
find some-
rats.
yeah, well-fed rats to eat.
Because I'm
Why is there
guessing
black
he's
spots
hiding
operating on
something up there.
Meter tends to do that because he doesn't always remember to use the DM layer.
And
Yeah,
sometimes
I
he puts
forget about
the
the
character tokens behind the black too. That seems like the right amount of spaces.
Here, you wanna see what's behind the black?
Probably not.
That's
the
what's behind the
credits.
black.
It's the credits.
So there you go.
Got it.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Yep.
Exactly. Okay.
Is this when we sit around the fire and tell ghost stories of
Yeah,
banshees and poltergeists?
sure.
Coming
go for
up
it.
through the floor.
This is
Yep,
why
coming
this
up
is
through
when
the
I
floor of the
start
tent.
actually cooking up food and cursing that I can't bardic inspiration myself.
And San is working on
Can I
making the
try
food.
helping her cook today?
Ooh, yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
I could use a
It's
hand
survival,
here.
right?
Yep, that'll give you advantage.
mean,
to
Curio
cook.
brought a lot of fish. I could definitely use a hand
Do I still
prepping
roll?
that fish.
Only one person would need to roll.
Okay, so would I roll with advantage?
Yeah, you would roll with advantage because she's helping you.
Okay.
And San,
You're her sous
you
chef.
can roll sleight of hand with advantage since you're using the butter knife to whittle.
Can
My
I
rolls are so bad right now.
can I
don't
try
understand.
rolling just for shits and giggles to see what I would get?
Yeah.
Probably
would
much
do
higher than
better?
I would because my rolls
Yeah,
are so bad right
go
now.
ahead and you roll with survival with advantage as well.
Yeah.
A 12. Okay.
Not bad.
It's a little better.
San got a 27.
San got a 20. Oh, so yeah, that's like a great flute.
That's actually a 20.
Yeah, that's a nat 20. So
I'm kind of
you
sad that
made
the
like a really beautiful flute,
pouch of spices doesn't actually give me a benefit.
right?
You would think it would. It's just a cool thing though.
Mm-hmm.
It's handy spice
no
pouch.
advantage. Unfortunately.
Nope, it's just
Oh,
the spice pouch.
So just 17, not 27. I wonder why the key past one didn't come through properly.
I don't see a
Huh?
green
San got a
queen around it.
17.
Oh yes. Oh, okay. 17.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
It rolled the two tens, but it's supposed to separate them out and keep
And it
just the
didn't.
highs.
Yeah.
That's weird.
So yeah, it's really weird.
Okay, so that's a 17. So it
Still
so
high.
it's not like an exquisite one then. But it is still a decent flute.
You
yeah,
can leave it.
you
It
can
was
just
two
leave it.
tens.
Yeah.
So
It was just a 17. Which is still pretty good.
Can keep practicing
Alright.
and then make the master flute later.
average human is 10.
So you guys are
So you did quite a bit better.
enjoying the night around your campfire.
Not me some
Curio
dinner.
is trying to tell some ghost stories, and Callan's like, I don't hear you. I don't hear you.
I will go ahead and when it looks like people are ready to start resting, we'll go ahead and set up the tiny hut.
Okay. But before that, we're not at that point yet.
Yep.
You guys start hearing some rustling in the leaves.
Try and pinpoint the location.
It is up this way.
Start
Hey,
playing
Banana.
my instrument.
Oh, is that where your trap is, Banana?
Sorry,
hers
mine's
is to
up
the right
here.
of it.
Hers is over here.
Yeah. Okay. I saw the yellow circle, so I wondered if that's what it was.
Yeah, that's her trap, and that's my trap.
Mm-hmm.
Where was the sound from? Sorry, I was on the other page.
Over here.
Yeah, up this way.
By the
Vistani
tent,
walks
almost.
into the dark to the
Towards
left,
the Patreon logo.
towards the name that shall not be seen.
Mm-hmm. And you actually start hearing some voices too.
I'm gonna
Listen
see if I can.
Son is hiding.
Yeah, I'm not looking. I can't see anything.
Starting to play my instrument as though I'm just kind of playing around a campfire.
Okay.
I'm gonna have
so
Luna
a
try
few
and take a
people-
look.
You actually see some people coming through, just talking to each other. I told you I saw a fire over here. Hello? Sorry to intrude.
Hello?
Smelled very yummy.
Hello,
You
friends. What
mind if
brings
we
you
join
this
you?
way?
We're just passing through, and they're also like, two of them are like carrying something as well.
Insight?
Yeah, go ahead. You're not sure if they're
Okay.
lying or not.
Yeah, my rolls are just real low
Yeah,
today.
I believe the insight is something we would all have because we're all kind of weary.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, we're
roll
all
insight.
kind of. Do we know what they're? Can we see what they're
I mean,
carrying?
it looks to be that way, but
Right.
I mean,
you
you
know.
only have to be burned once.
yeah,
Right.
it's true.
All right, Curio and Stan got really good rolls. They seem to be telling the truth.
Okay, so they don't
Just
seem to be
passing
hostile.
through.
All right, so
Mhm.
I will not. I will not infuse my music with fey magic. I will instead just keep playing a light tune.
Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. We've been traveling a long way today. You mind if we join you guys? Would that be all right?
As long as you don't try to eat us.
Well, Vuniel over there could probably eat you, but not us. Not the rest of us. And he's pointing to a Loxodon who's with them, which is a big old elephant person.
I think I had enough fish
I'm
to
not
go
gonna
around.
eat them.
Before we say yes, I just have one question for you.
Sure.
And I will this time doing the minor allusion to the actual space where it should be, which is the 5 feet cube.
Okay.
Project an image of Charles and Alenka. Do you know these people?
You know them? I don't know. No, you? No, can't say that I do.
Works for me.
No, I don't
Dissipate
think so.
them.
Sorry.
You seem trustworthy. Would you like to join our party? No, I don't say that, but
Works for me. We've been trying to steer clear of them because they're not very nice.
They're a little
So if
scary.
you're not with them, I think we're good.
All right,
Apparently, Saw's gonna stay hidden
in-
for now.
Son staying hidden.
did you at least get fish before you hid?
I'm gonna actually come and sit
Alright.
next to Safflin to give them a log. Luna curl up by her feet.
So they can kind of sit over on this log.
Yep. Give them some room.
Okay.
I mean, it looks like they've all kind of spread out. Some of them went down by Aurora.
Mhm.
Yep.
I'll scritch more behind the ears.
Just once they come closer, you could probably tell from the way they're dressed that they look to be an adventuring party.
Yep.
What
and
did they appear to be carrying now?
two
that
of them,
closer?
so they set down kind of what looks like a stretcher with something on it that's covered.
Any detectable sense coming in this direction from the stretcher?
Scents?
Scents or
Like
sounds?
Sounds, no.
Okay.
smells.
It might smell a little. Yeah.
Like a dead body?
Could be. You'd
Does
have
it?
to look.
It could also be game that they've caught.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Does it smell dirty, gamey, or does it smell like clean blood?
What do you mean clean blood?
Dirty, gamey blood, honey blood smells dirty. It smells like dirt. It's
Okay.
dirt and wet and matted fur, stuff like that from where the
Okay.
blood
Well,
got
I'm
in
thinking if
It
it's
would
a
it'd probably
a
smell more
person.
clean then.
it. Okay.
But it doesn't smell like fresh.
Okay.
I'll,
Like
Oh,
I'll
not
look.
not like same day fresh type of thing.
They may have had a party member fall.
So I'll look at them, and I'll look at the stretcher, and I'll look back at them. Do I
Then look at the
want
stretcher.
to ask what's with the stretcher?
Oh yeah, it's our friend. He died recently.
Oh,
we're trying to
no.
take him back home.
I'm sorry to hear
How long
that.
ago?
What happened?
I think it was like a week or so. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Too late
Revivify
for
won't
me to
work.
help. Yep.
Yeah.
No, you would need resurrection at this point.
What
Uh,
happened?
oh. Believe it or not, a sheep.
Mm,
There was this talking sheep and dragon that was also a bed.
Meteor, out of character.
Yes.
Is Saflin kind of like, I think I had a dream like that once. Is that valid or no?
So out of character.
Out of character, that's really dang
That's
familiar.
cheap chase. Yeah.
But I know that the character is supposed to not be connected.
Yeah, I would say Saflin doesn't recognize it now.
A dragon
It
that
might be a story
a
she heard about it.
bed. That's
Yeah.
so strange.
Yeah, she is a bard. She may have heard a song about it.
No,
That
maybe I've heard a
sounds
song about it. Who knows?
horrifying.
I'll try a history check that will likely also roll really badly and then know nothing.
Banana.
That sounds
Yeah,
horrifying.
see, not one. I know nothing.
Not one, you know nothing.
Banana has a
Yeah.
question.
What?
I know you probably don't, but do you happen to have gentle repose prepared right now?
If not, she could likely cast it in the morning.
Right. Because that's one of those things where you can, like, say a prayer over the body and it kind of
It
keeps
slows the decomposition, yeah.
Yeah.
Keeps the body fresh longer.
No, I don't.
Lasts
Okay.
for 10 days. Nice.
Mhm.
Yep.
Well, she could possibly pick it up for the morning.
If you want to, as your clericy selfness, that might be something you want to think roleplay wise to do.
Okay.
'Cause you can say a prayer over the body and
So
you slow its decay.
I'll also say that each of you kind of noticed similarities to these people. There is a cleric with them,
Oh,
a
they probably have already done it then.
Shadow party.
rogue, a paladin, a monk, a bard, and then their dead friend who you haven't really seen.
Yep, shadow party.
He was probably an artificer.
Probably the Callan
Might
of the
have.
group who
He
we've
might
been trying to keep alive.
So tell me about you guys. And there's a kobold, the bard of the group, like pulls out a lute and starts playing a little bit.
I will happily introduce myself to the bard and be like, "Hi, I'm Saflin.
Hi.
I'm a
I'm
bard
playing.
too. I also like playing. It's nice to meet another bard out here.
Yeah.
I really like flowers. And I've found some really cool ones so far in my adventure, and I'll point out the different colorful ones.
I mean,
And I got this one.
I like moss.
blank.
Moss is really squishy.
It is indeed.
Moss is a flower.
It is a flower. Yeah.
Also, hi. I'm Lilia.
Yep.
I am the cleric of the group. I specialize in healing.
Oh, me too. And this lady introduces herself as Alyssa. I'm Alyssa. I'm our
Hi.
cleric.
Hi, Alyssa.
Hi.
You specialize in healing too?
Yeah, I do. That's what clerics are good for, right?
I agree. Although I
Lily
was
says with a nervous
originally
laugh.
also a druid mix and
Oh, really?
just had to go through some stuff.
Oh, I'm just
Dark
pure
times.
cleric.
Dark times.
Lily has been through some things.
But yeah, I'm cleric. And I love studying medicine and
So,
potion making.
so they go around introducing themselves.
We
The
all introduce ourselves except for Sam.
the rogue's
Indeed.
name is Arthur. The monk's name is Keon.
And if he runs out of key points, is his name Keoff?
Nice. The female Loxodon's name is Vunyi. And
What
then-
is her character class? The cleric? Is that the cleric?
Vunyi is a paladin.
Okay.
No, Alyssa is the
cleric.
Big Buffy Paladin.
Okay.
And then
I imagine
the bard's
Aurora
name is
doing a-
Click.
an
Or Klisk. Klisk.
arm
Krisk.
wrestling strength test.
And I'm gonna draw right there. That's where their
Stretcher
friend
is.
is. Yeah, that's the
Stretcher. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we'll hide
Yeah, we're
behind
trying-
my tail and introduce myself. And I'm Curio, and I've got the fluffiest tail of our party.
Oh.
He is really enamored with his
Keon
tail.
looks at your tail is like, I've seen better.
I
And
will
Vunyi's like,
so
rude.
I
and
will
kinda
look
punches him.
so offended.
Vunyi's gonna look over and be like, he apologizes. And she like kind of smacks him upside the head. It's like,
I like to imagine Southland was strumming on the lute and just suddenly does like that one note.
That doesn't quite sound right.
Broken
and Keon's
chord,
like, geez, I was just kidding.
like the broken chord before
What,
the
he can't
ball
take a
makes
Right. Right.
I just don't think he's ever heard opposition to him having the best tail ever.
And Curio's kind of frozen. He has no clue what to do with that. He's just so distraught.
And
I'll
Let's
pet my
see.
tail and say it's okay. You're still the fluffiest.
So Arthur's gonna be like, you do know there's someone hiding behind that tent back there, right?
Yes, we know.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
She likes to keep to herself.
All right.
She likes to stealth.
Okay. Just want to make sure they weren't.
And I'll
sneaking
look at other party members and see if they giggle at the reference.
up. What'd you say? I missed it.
And I said she likes to stealth.
Yeah, that part cut out, so I couldn't hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Callan kind of giggles at that.
And they're probably all confused, being like, "Why is that funny?"
Okay.
We
So
taught him well earlier.
we met a rather
Arthur likes to stealth too.
We met an interesting individual on our way here.
Oh, okay.
Safi's comparing musical notes.
Okay.
Yeah, he was practicing his stealth, but wasn't very good at it.
Oh.
And liked to yell stealth before he went stealth.
Ah.
And
I
after
see that.
he went
That's why you
stealth,
yelled.
And after he went stealth. And he loved his distractions.
Stealthy.
And he loved his
That's what we said.
distractions. We made some money off of him throwing gold pieces at us.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah. It
As the
was-
rogue's ears perk up.
Son hears stealth and wonders if she should attack.
Nah. We're good.
And then I showed him my
Oh.
invisibility, and I think I scared him a little.
He showed you his.
Yes.
Okay, so
I was rated an 8.
Saflin is all for making friends, but she's getting a little bit uncomfortable about how much information we're spilling all at once. So she's gonna kind of exaggeratedly raise her arms up above her head and kind of do a yawn. And be, I don't know about you guys, but I'm exhausted.
I was
Yeah.
gonna totally gossip with Alyssa and see if she has read any good.
Then you
Medical
can
books.
be not in the hut. Because I'm not bringing them in the hut. Because I can't.
They also explain that they're trying to take their friend Raph back to his hometown.
Can I ask what the hometown is?
Um,
I'm assuming it's the one we're going to.
no, it is not Donnelly.
Rockford?
No, it is. They tell you it's a small village called Clask.
Can we ask them to point
And the bard's
it
name
out?
is Klisk.
Click.
Yeah.
I totally didn't just make it up off the top of my head right there.
Uh-huh.
Can we
I didn't
see
name the
where it
city.
is on the map?
Okay.
Like, can we ask them to point it out?
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
If you have that planned.
Sure. Let's see.
Insert random city here.
Yeah. So-
With
It helped if we were on the map screen so we could see it.
Yep, I know.
Yes.
I'm trying to get you there.
Okay.
Two. They point over to this like little farm town.
Village, okay.
So nowhere
No.
any of us would have come from. Yep.
Nope.
So I'm guessing we were kind of going in the direction that they came from, ish.
Yeah, are we
Well,
crossing
we're
paths?
headed here.
Yeah, ish. Yeah, they are coming like from the opposite way that you guys were. Yeah.
So we're literally just crossing paths. Okay.
Yep. Where are you guys headed?
We're
I'll
headed
look
towards
confused
Donnelly.
Safely. I can't remember the name of the town.
Oh, Donnelly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've never been before. Have you been?
Yeah, we were there recently.
What's it like?
I sense some hesitation in the way you just spoke.
No. It's a nice place.
Is it big?
Oh yeah, it's very big.
Oh,
It's a big place.
okay.
Great place to visit, not a good place to live.
Mostly human.
Okay.
Were they?
Son hides behind the tree and tries to catch Saf's eyes. Son points to the rogue and moves hand in front of neck.
Saplin's gonna toss
Rogue?
gonna toss her head to disguise a shake of the head as in no.
No, don't kill him. Poor
Saplin is kind of wondering about the mostly human comment and is a little wary.
I mean, if you
Like,
consider our party,
like, what are you wary of?
If they're mostly human and you seem kind of hesitant about that, is our party composition going to make things difficult?
were they actually hesitant about that meteor, or was
I don't know.
just you saying?
You could roll
Thinking
insight
about what
for
you were
that
saying.
to see if yeah, you could roll insight for it.
I mean, my rolls have been garbage tonight, but
Well,
17's not bad.
I'm rolling insight too.
With a 17, Klisk,
Yeah, not me.
who's next to you, does have like a little, like a slight worried look on his face when you say Donnelly. But he kind of like tries to hide it.
Son is staring daggers at the back of the rogue's head. Luckily, they're
Saflin
not really
is
daggers.
Saflin is picking up on his apprehension,
Mm-hmm.
and she's gonna kind of look at him, kind of from under her eyelashes, just kind of looking up, kind of like endearingly, and be like, "Is this gonna be a problem?" And kind of lets her gaze fall down to her like purple skin and the tiefling tail and.
Don't forget
Well,
to cover up.
and right then you hear as one of your traps catches something.
Snap.
You hear it of a small animal.
I was about to say, Son, are you okay? But we heard what it was.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, Linus, are you all right? You know.
Foiled again.
I'm not reacting to the trap being snapped. I am keeping my eyes on Klisk.
I'll go check the trap. That way she doesn't have to.
Wait, you said you were tired, right? Says Alyssa. Should we let you guys go to bed?
I would really like to know what I'll be walking into.
Well,
Should I look like something else when I go to town?
Is Kellen human?
yeah, Callan's an elf.
Okay, that's what I thought. So none
Yeah.
of us are human.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I can make myself look human. You know?
Klisk kind of looks at you, says, "It might be best, yeah.
Thank you for the heads up. I appreciate it.
No problem."
And with the mood thoroughly killed,
Yeah.
I'll go set up on this part of the clearing.
And to be clear,
Mhm.
you feel like the hesitation from them was they didn't want to offend you by saying something like that to you.
I would rather know. Because if I know, I can fix it. I can look like something else.
So Curio and Moro went to check the trap.
Okay.
And then I
Bring
would
back whatever it
probably
was.
follow up and be like, is it me specifically that's going to be the problem, or are the others going to have problems too?
Mainly you.
Okay, I can work with that. It's okay.
So in the trap was like a fat hare, like a rabbit.
Fat hair. I brought breakfast that was in your trap, so I guess it's yours. But Moro and I brought it.
Thank you, Curio.
Man, we're starving. We haven't had anything all evening.
Mm.
Well, I mean, we had plenty of fish, but I think I may have overdone some of it.
Well, that's all right. You sure we can have some?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you've done us a favor as far as I'm concerned. I would have hated
paladin,
the tail.
the paladin, the Loxodon lady Vunyi, kind of like gives like a bit of a bow, says, "I thank you for this gift."
Of course, I'd like to consider us all friends.
Yeah.
All the friends.
Always.
Another Oreo. All right, so they eat up their fish too. It's not that bad, says Keon. I mean, it could be better, but it's not
I'll
bad.
point at him and say, "You paid double."
Wait, we're paying?
No, don't mind him.
Oh, you got me. Good one. He kind of gives you a slap on the back.
He
I'll
needed
do
to
a big
give you
grin.
payback for the tail snipe.
Ah, I see you. And he looks pleased with that jab that you gave.
Yay.
Uh,
But
I
yeah,
had to
I'll
get one in.
yeah.
My poor
I'll
tail.
start heading over to where Son is and start setting up bedrolls and stuff.
Okay.
Single-handedly gave me a gray hair.
They probably had a really good passive perception or were actively looking around for suspicious things. Son.
And that's what we did
Mm.
when they showed
Yeah.
up.
and they're-
Pretty much.
Yeah. This rogues especially tend to be like wary of their surroundings.
Rogues are twitchy, which is
Yeah.
fine.
Yep.
Being twitchy keeps you alive.
Okay, back.
Same way you tend to notice stuff too.
Can we say while you guys were also having this
Welcome back.
conversation that I was talking to Alicia about cleric stuff?
Alyssa? Yeah,
Alyssa.
for sure. You
Like-
could swap notes.
Yeah,
should
that's
say that
what
you
I was
should-
gonna.
See if your gods are compatible. Actually, never mind. You don't want to know that.
I would
'Cause
like
if they're
to.
not, it's a problem.
Right. Yeah, you don't
No.
necessarily want to know that they follow an evil alignment god because then we'll have a conflict on our hands.
No, I honestly I'd be more interested to find out if she had any special tricks up her sleeve when it came to being a cleric, and since she
Healing.
follows medicine and healing and exchange
Yeah.
notes.
Try to trade
Yeah, you guys
field
could-
medic tips.
Yeah, you
Yep.
you guys kind of like swap cleric secrets, and like you tell her stuff that she didn't know, and she tells you stuff
Mhm.
that she didn't know, or that you didn't know.
Yeah, and I would have swapped songs with the bard, I'm sure, at some
And
point.
Arthur's gonna look back towards you, Son, and be like, "You gonna come out, loner? Or are you gonna just stay back there?"
I was hoping to at some point get the rest of our group to huddle together so I could cast the dome and then y'all could leave it. But
Oh, okay.
at some point.
A dome? What dome?
Well, the
I don't
well,
think she was saying that out loud.
out of character.
Oh, okay.
She's
talking
talking
about
about the
the hut.
tiny hut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Out of character. I know you're talking about the hut.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if you said. I thought you said that out loud.
No.
Everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, they would help set up their own like bedrolls and stuff.
Right.
A few extra tents.
Yeah, and I would clarify that we're gonna take this section
Mhm.
and they can take the other section.
Yeah.
Plenty of clearing to go around.
Let's make sure anything valuable is on us when we go into the hut.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and pass the hut.
But we have to
They'll
be
be able
in.
to see it if we don't obscure it, so
Yep.
I'm trying to think. We have tents. I don't think any of them are quite large enough to have the hut inside it. But we could probably
Not
position.
inside a single tent. No.
Yeah, we could probably position the tents to block
Yeah, you
it.
could put like a few tents in the dome.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really even need the tents. We can just have her bags because, again, she can make it whatever comfortable temperature. We don't
Well,
have to worry
the
about
thing
being
is,
seen.
they will be able to see that we're in a dome because it's opaque from the outside.
Yeah.
Right.
You
So
can.
I was
make
thinking-
It, you can make.
I
it
was thinking give
see-through
us
too, right?
cover around it. Huh?
The dome doesn't have to be opaque, does it? I thought you could
It
be
does.
either or.
It's opaque from the outside.
It's always opaque from the outside.
Doesn't let
Ooh.
anything in from the outside. So
But it's
nothing-
always visible unless
Yeah.
you hide it in cover.
And there's no problem with it. That was our plan when we got here, anyways.
Oh, I thought you could make it see through.
It's clear when people are looking out from the inside.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but
But
even
it's
people that
always-
have been inside of it still can't see back inside of it. once they
Right.
leave it.
It's always a solid color on the outside.
Okay. Yeah, I just thought you had the choice.
Nope.
And it just takes
Okay.
a bead. You don't have to set up the air or anything. You just concentrate on the bead. That's funny.
Yep. Pretty much.
Okay. So yeah, they settle into their bed. You guys settle into your dome, however you want to do it.
I don't
Mhm.
think there's any problem with having it there. With them
I just
seeing it.
didn't want to offend them. by them seeing that, oh, we're gonna be in this dome away from you.
No offense taken.
Okay.
I understand the need for safety.
We've had a long couple of nights. Some uninterrupted sleep would do us good.
And Klisk kind of looks at you and winks, and then puts up his own dome.
Okay, good. I feel better now.
I got you,
understand.
girl.
Yeah, because we can't share a dome because it's only 9 creatures per.
Right.
Yep.
Makes you wonder what would happen if you overlap them.
Would not work because it would be a magical effect trying to interfere with a
Magical
thing
effect.
that does not allow magical
They
effects.
probably
true.
force each other apart.
Yeah, would not
Well,
work.
Be interesting, one of those little counteracting things where the parts where they overlap just fizzle each other out, so you end up with a little hole in the middle,
Well, the funny thing,
like a connected bedroom in a hotel.
if you had a way to suspend yourself from a surface and have someone else sitting on top, you could, in theory, put 2 together
True.
and travel through the floors.
True.
So,
Immovable sticks.
It would just be an orb.
yeah, it would be an orb at that point.
Yep, you can have a ladder of immobile rods.
Yep.
All right. So you guys drift off to sleep in both of your huts. You
Snuggled up
can
with
long
Luna.
rests.
We all say our good nights.
Yep. You
Okay.
say
Good night, so and so. Good night, so and so.
So
good
are-
night, John Boy.
Question before we continue with that. Am I switching my spells to do that?
You want to.
They have a cleric, so it's up to you.
Their
Our
cleric can
probably
likely
already
do the
did it.
same thing. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then I'm not going to bother.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
if they are pretty much a mirror party, they have the same potential capabilities as we do. So they would be able to do it.
Okay, so I'm not going to bother. Okay. Long
And they
rest done.
probably already cast that, recently, and it lasts 10 days. So
All right. So you guys sleep through the night. Nothing ends up waking you guys up. In the morning, you find an animal trapped in your other trap. Wake
Hooray!
up, beautiful morning. And
Son, I think, wanted to do
Alyssa-
something once people were asleep.
oh, okay. Sun sits by the campfire once everyone is asleep. Okay.
Including Arthur?
Wanted to try and pickpocket the guy or talk. Okay. They are all currently in their own dome.
Yeah, they're in their own hut.
through the night, I'm going to say this because it's something that Pika might not have thought about.
Mhm.
Remember, rogues have their own language
can't.
and
Yep.
the thieves can't of motions, hand signals, stuff like that.
I'll
She's very
say
well
once.
versed.
I'll say once you come out, San, Arthur notices and comes out and joins you, and you guys can chat for a bit. If you want to try and pickpocket, then go ahead and roll stealth.
Since he knew she was there, it's very possible she could have given hand signals, the little flip off sign that actually means speak to me
Mhm.
later, Blink you too. Okay, I'll see you at 10.
Okay, so you end up stealing one of his daggers.
Poor guy.
It's like a flame dagger.
Oh.
And after a moment, he kind of pulls another dagger out, and this dagger looks familiar to you. Like,
Great.
nice one. And it's your dagger.
What did you think was going to happen? It's a mirror party, son.
She calls him the asshole.
Yeah.
He hands it back to you, and you hand his back. I like you, Loner.
2 sons. The world is not ready.
Which one was he holding? Yeah.
He got the what's the 2 you have?
One was
Remind me?
poison.
Was it
one
necrotic
was
and poison? Yeah.
He got the necrotic one.
Okay.
You got nice skills. Oh, thanks.
Sheesh.
And he just keeps calling you like loner for the rest of the time you're talking, too.
Well, he's not wrong.
Uh-huh. Has a nice little nickname for you.
As far as he knows. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I would have pulled out the knife for Son before
Yeah.
we all turned into bed and handed it off.
Yep.
They can deal with that when they want to.
Ask for some tricks of the trade if he has any. Yep.
They
Yeah,
swap
you guys would
orders.
swap stories as well. And anyone who wants to swap stories with their counterparts can. Callan's kind of like a little left out because he doesn't have a counterpart that's alive.
His counterpart is laid out on a stretcher, not fully there.
Right, but he kind of gets along with Klisk with you, Saflin.
Yeah.
But so yeah, okay, so
I don't mind Callan being a tag along.
Yep. So fast forward. It's
Nothing
now
happens.
morning.
Yeah.
And when you bring the dome down, Alyssa is already outside, like cooking some breakfast.
I don't think it's gonna work, Pika.
Tries to grab the dagger again.
Is this something you do
I
all
want that
night?
dagger.
Trading daggers all night?
Is Curio gonna
some
fish
rest
up
on
some
Ubuntu.
The
breakfast?
rest helped me out, yeah. I also was cooking breakfast for my own group. As soon as I came out.
Okay.
Trade weapons, throw daggers at a target.
Yeah, you guys can like steal from each other all night if you want.
See who misses Kellen's feet the most.
But in the end, you always give each other stuff back.
Yeah.
Is Curio gonna fish
Honor
up
among
some more
neither,
fish?
neither one of you can quite best the other.
And we have a rabbit
Okay.
today.
Yeah, but is that enough for all of us?
Um,
Well, I mean, I did better on my check this time, so I'm assuming
And we
I
also
end
got
up with
another
something.
animal.
and you
Caught the
can
other
Yeah.
fish again.
We got whatever was in the trap the second time.
Yep, you got the trap animal. You guys go fishing again.
You
Got
can
a
make
decent amount.
a pot of stew. That'll feed a lot of people.
This time you do find some berries that you missed last night.
Yep.
To kind of
Yay.
sweeten it up. So
Yeah,
all
I'm
around a
cooking up
decent
a stew
track.
on the fire.
Yep.
Using some of the rabbit meat from the last trap and then some of the game meat from this trap and some of the forage and put it in one charge of my spice pouch.
I see you're joining us this morning, Loner.
Hi, needy user, and what's the problem?
You get... oh, is there a problem?
Yeah, he found a
Is
problem with
everyone's
his
audio
bot.
okay? Oh.
Yep.
Hi, Minecraft Slayer. Oh, with his bot. Okay.
Yeah, not anything
Tom
in
punches
game.
Arthur in the arm.
Can we?
Oh, they're
tea.
flirting.
And I'll offer Alyssa. You said Alyssa was the one cooking for their side?
Yep.
I'll offer her a handful of the spices from the pouch.
Mm-hmm. And like Vunyi helps to like pound the meat tender.
Big fist.
Yep.
Like a roar.
Yeah. So I'll allow her to
Mhm.
use one of the charges of the spice pouch to get a pinch of seasoning.
Okay. Oh,
Because
you
a
have
pinch is enough to season a single meal. Yeah.
Oh, that would be so useful.
Well, here,
Oh,
you
that's
can go
not
ahead
good,
and take a
needy
pinch
user.
now.
Oh, thanks.
Yep.
She takes a pinch.
They sell them at so and so.
Yeah, I think I bought this from someone.
I thought it was gifted to you.
The pouch? No, you got that.
No,
from the
that was
farmhouse.
gifted. Yeah.
You got it from the farmhouse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the farmhouse. Okay.
Yeah, so we're not going to share how we received that. We just have it. Also, to answer
Thon's
Thon's
looking up.
earlier question, because of how the time loops worked at the rat estate, we do still have 3 pixie sticks. We have no cupcakes.
Mm-hmm.
But we have 3 pixie sticks still.
Yep.
Yep, I will allow you to do that, to hand that over. Yep.
Oh, looks tasty. And we'll go ahead and roll. All right, so he starts floating for 4 minutes.
Try to
Max
stick
roll.
close to the ground.
Ah, what is going on? Ah,
Just
okay, okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Son's still in a dagger while he's floating there.
The rest of them are all just like laughing hysterically.
you'll be fine. Just stay close to the
He
ground.
has a thing with heights. He'll be fine though.
Offer to tie a
Oh,
rope to him
Son
to
is
tether him to the ground if he's worried about it.
You got me this time, loner.
Yep. No. Son, no. We don't steal from new friends. No.
I'll take stick. He's too high for you to grab a dagger right now.
Nope. Nope.
She really wants that fire dagger.
Uh,
She's
Offer-
not stealing rogue code.
Offer an
She
exchange.
one-upped.
Yeah.
She jumped to get it. That's between you and me.
got it before he floated.
Mm-hmm.
She seems
All right,
determined
so
to get
you-
that dagger.
You get the dagger, and as he's floating, he's like, "What about this one?" and pulls out your poison dagger from his pouch.
Just thought you wanted.
Uh-huh. Shrugs and pockets the dagger.
Change is good. Okay.
But
Trade.
it's your poison dagger, though.
Yeah.
She's got more.
After a while,
She
he
only
floats
has
down
one poison dagger.
and asks for his dagger
Not
back.
true. She'll get it back. Dun, dun, dun.
All right, so you guys kind of banter back and forth for a little bit of the morning. Eventually, it is time to kind of part ways. So you guys are like packing up your camp, and
Before we leave, I nudge Son and say, "You better check to make sure you have all yours,
all her what?
all of hers, her daggers."
Yep.
As we're packing up to leave,
And I will slide one of the
So-
pixie sticks to Klisk and be like, for later.
Yes. So, San, while you're checking for your weapons, you actually notice not that something's missing, but you notice there's something extra there that wasn't there before. And it's a hat. He's like, "That's for you, loner. This is a hat of disguise."
he performed a hat trick.
I was going to say, is it a cowboy hat? Like a cowboy loner?
So what you can do with this is while wearing the hat, you can use an action to use the disguise self spell from it at will. It ends if the hat is removed.
So don't ever introduce yourself in a gentlemanly manner whenever you're disguised as someone else.
And this is an attunement item. No, you can keep the gold, loner. And then the
This is when I lean over to Safi and say, "Is that flirting?"
then Vuni
Pika
leans
just
over
said
to,
she already has 3 attuned items.
you
She'll
can
have to trade
Yeah,
it
you'll
out
have
on
to
the
pick
next
and choose.
short rest. That's all.
Yeah. Yep.
You can also just hang on to it and situationally
Yep.
switch them at short rest.
Yep.
Like if you know you need to be hidden, you can prepare for that.
Mhm.
Just takes time.
All right. So then Vunyi goes over to Aurora and says, I have something for you too.
The
Thought
rogue way of
it might
flirting.
be useful for you. And she pulls a belt out and hands it to you. This is the belt of dwarven kind.
Ooh, strength belt.
Yes. So while wearing this, your Constitution score increases by 2, and you have advantage on persuasion checks made to interact with dwarves.
And you grow chest hair on your face.
Yep. Well, attuned to the belt, you have a 50% chance each day at dawn of growing a full beard if you're capable of growing one, or a visibly thicker beard if you already have one. If you're not a dwarf, which you're not, you have advantage on saving throws against poison, and you have resistance against poison damage. You will also have dark vision out to 60 feet.
Yay.
Oh, yay, finally.
And can speak, read, and write Dwarvish.
You're a dwarven giant.
Yep. This is also an attunement item.
I think he has space.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you hear all that?
I caught part. I missed part of it though. Yes.
Just make sure and add the belt to your thing.
Yeah.
It'll tell you
Okay.
everything it does.
Okay.
Yep. So you have dark vision now.
Beat.
You resist poison damage, etc.
Which belt is that again?
Belt of dwarven kind.
You'll
So,
have to add it to your inventory from the
Yep.
add inventory special
So
thing.
Curio, Keon gives you a staff of striking.
Hey,
so
I might
that-
have a replacement for my
Got it.
stuff.
Yeah. So it can be wielded as a magic quarterstaff that grants a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it. And when you hit with melee attack using it, you can expend up to 3 charges. For each charge you expend, your target takes an extra 1d6 force damage and recharges daily at dawn. If you use the last charge, it becomes a non-magical staff. Let's see. Lilia.
Yes.
Alyssa gives you a circlet of blasting.
Okay.
So that's like a little headband thing that allows you to cast Scorching Ray
Ooh.
as an action. With a attack bonus of +5.
That's a ranged attack.
Yep.
And it's not an attunement item, right?
It is not.
It is not attunement. You can use it once per day.
Okay.
Already gave the hat.
I rolled during Aurora's gift for things.
Okay. What's the rolls for?
To see
Killer
people
can
handing
See if
stuff
you noticed
over.
any of this happening, but no. Yeah, you noticed.
With a
You
4.
definitely noticed. Yeah, even with the 4. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not.
They're not being covert about it.
Yeah, it's not being
All right.
covert. And Klisk actually gives you a cloak of many fashions. He
Oh.
says this should be useful for you and Donnelly.
Thank you.
So, with this, while wearing the cloak, you can use a bonus action to change the style, color, and apparent quality of the garment. The weight doesn't change, and regardless of the appearance, the cloak can't be anything but a cloak. Although it can duplicate the appearance of other magic cloaks, it doesn't gain their magic properties. So it can basically help you hide.
Right.
And then Klisk also turns to Callan and says, I think Raph would have wanted you to have this, and hands him a rod of absorption. What that does is While holding the rod, you can use a reaction to absorb a spell that is targeting only you, and not with an area of effect. The absorbed spell's effect is cancelled, and the spell's energy, not the spell itself, is stored in the rod. The energy has the same level as the spell when it was cast. The rod can absorb up to 50 levels of energy over the course of its existence. Once the rod has absorbed 50 levels of energy, it can't absorb more. If you are targeted by a spell that the rod can't store, the rod has no effect. Always know how many levels are in it. If you're a spellcaster, you can convert the energy stored in it into spell slots to cast spells you have prepared or no.
50.
You can create spell slots only of a level equal to or lower than your own spell slots, up to a maximum of 5th level. Yada yada yada.
Is he considered a
Yada, yada, yada.
spellcaster?
Yes.
Kellen is, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So they kind of explain that they're not going to be really needing this stuff anymore because they're kind of giving up the adventuring life after this.
They're retiring after the loss of their friend.
Yeah,
Yep.
understandable.
So you guys are going to get more use out of it than they will.
Well, I'll thank them a lot.
Are you heading back to Flask?
Yeah,
whatever.
that's where we're heading.
Well, maybe if our
Or
adventures
maybe-
take us that way one day, we can drop in and say hi.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd love that.
Or should I say, is their final destination Clask?
That they don't know if it's going to be their final one, but it's going to be where they go for now. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Flashbacks of a ghost story where people got on a boat and everybody did water.
All right. So
and
you say
somebody
your
remembered.
so you say your goodbyes and head out back onto the road.
Yeah, Son gave Arthur a necklace also
Oh, San gave Arthur a necklace?
with one of Mara's teeth
Oh.
on it.
Arthur necklace with one of more. Oh. I guess you're a friend, asshole.
Yeah, you weren't paying attention to the chat at all.
I will treasure it. I was trying to read off all these items. We're doing Aurora's gift.
I'm wondering if
That
I
was from my
should.
perception followed by nature.
I'm
Okay.
wondering if I should
But
give
don't worry about it.
Alyssa a couple of the dream lilies that I have on me.
I mean, you could give her something, but I wouldn't say you need to give her multiple.
Yeah.
They're pretty valuable on their own.
And make sure you tell, just in case she doesn't know. Aren't those the poisonous ones?
Yes. They are indeed.
So she accepts the gift and says that she's actually worked with these before, so she will make good use of them.
Yay.
I'll smile at her happily.
They're an opiate, as far as I'm aware.
All right, so you guys part ways and get back onto the road. The later on in the day, it starts raining, and not just a little bit. Like it's starting to come pouring down, and there's like lightning all over the place. So you guys try to find cover, and you're trying to follow the road as best as you can, but it's like really hard to see. And you end up you think you made a wrong turn somewhere or something, because you end up in like by a cliffside or like a rock face.
As long as we don't go off of it.
Are we above or below?
Cliffside is not the right word.
Like the
Like
bottom
rock
of
face.
the cliff?
Yeah.
Okay, so not at the top of a
We
cliff.
run into a
bottom.
sheer cliff wall, essentially.
Right.
Okay.
We're in a valley.
Right. So you are in this like little tree area, and there's walls kind of where you're heading. And like the rain is pouring down at the moment.
If we start a fight, we'll probably stop before we do anything.
Yeah, no, we'll wrap up here in a second.
Is there a cave nearby?
You can look
that
for
we
one.
could huddle in? I'd like to do that since it's pouring
Yeah,
down.
go
the
ahead.
rain so
Go
much.
ahead and roll investigation, everyone.
I'm not the good searchy, but I'll give it a try.
Okay.
I'm definitely not the good searchy.
I do
Sans the good
not bad.
searchy.
Callan's supposed to be best.
Yeah, Callan gets a 21.
Yeah, Kellen's
Okay.
good at searching.
What the hell?
Aurora, yeah,
Oh.
Aurora did really good.
I'm sorry.
So
For what? Being good at finding something?
Yes.
On the job.
so
He's
Aurora,
taking your jobs.
Aurora and Callan, both are kind of looking in this area, and they notice that this bush is fake.
It's because stealth. That's going to be a thing now. You know that, right?
Yep.
Yep.
That's a thing now.
Yep.
Cantrip, send a message to the bush.
Send a message to the bush. Sure.
Always, yeah.
Or you can message the fake bush.
We seem to be lost. Any chance you could point us to Donnelly?
There is no response from the bush.
Okay.
So nobody's in
Alan's
it.
Alan's kind of messing with it and notices that he can move it aside. It's not like stuck in the ground.
So you can literally just pull it.
Yep.
It's almost like it was meant to hide the opening of something.
Well, I'm wondering if we are in the right place and the path to Donnelly is just blocked,
Also,
or if we are absolutely turned around.
So moving it aside reveals a doorway.
I would like to hang to the back of the group.
And it there's a little bit of an overhang here too. And this door,
I was searching the wrong place. So
who wants to take a look at the door?
I'm staying back in case this is in fact Donnelly and I need to be disguised.
I'll assume that they have told us about it then.
Yeah, you all know about it now.
I will be up front with Aurora.
Okay.
In case it's dangerous.
All right, so Aurora and Curio, go ahead and roll me perception checks.
That I'm a little bit better at. Just a tiny bit.
Well, and I'd like to. Neither one of y'all are close enough. Okay.
Okay.
It's fine. You didn't need it.
So looking at this door, there is 4 locks on the door.
I will turn around and stare at San, and then the door, then San, then the door.
I'll activate my cloak of many fashions to make a hooded cloak so I can kind of obscure my features so that San doesn't need to worry about me.
San grumbles
Okay.
but goes up to the door. I'll stay here. Got your back.
I'll take a couple of steps forward. watching.
My features are suitably obscured with the cloak right now. If I need to
Okay.
disguise self, I can disguise self under it. It's fine.
All right, so San goes up to the door.
Now something with D&D, just in case, Pika. Whenever you find something that people obviously don't want you getting into, you should always search for traps before you try and unlock it.
Yeah.
I don't know how mean Meteor is, or if he even considered that, but that's a thing.
Yeah, you can.
This is not
check the traps
Fawn's
if you want.
first time thieving.
That would have been a pointer that the other guy would have told you.
All right,
Yeah.
so San, go ahead and roll investigation. Uh,
I will ask Son to be careful, and I will offer Son bardic
9.
inspiration.
Okay.
So I would have
On the other
offered
hand-
her bardic inspiration before then. So,
Yep. So
Son, you
if
have a
you want to
1d8.
If
Yeah.
you want to add a D8, you can.
Meteor, on the other hand, has no clue about exploding runes.
Okay, so
Doesn't
add 7,
know
so
that
So
16.
16, that's better. So there are 4 blocks there, kind of like all on top of each other.
Would you say it's a combination lock since there's a combination of locks?
No. So investigating for traps with a 16. You do notice some extra mechanisms in the lock when you're looking at them that you wouldn't normally expect to see there.
I think we need to bring in Callan.
What do you need?
I mean, if anybody has
Son
not
asked
prepared
about a bomb.
powder for a bomb, we have that flask, which makes things flammable.
What's the door made out of?
But
The door is made out of like a thick stone, kind of
Oh,
similar
okay.
to the stone around it.
Not wood. Darn.
nope.
Um,
If it was wood, we could just cut a hole in it. It'd be far too easy.
Let's
So,
have Stick investigate.
all right, so Alan's gonna come forward. He's gonna roll perception.
Warn Callan that there's a looks like mechanism for traps, please.
Yep.
If you
Right,
want your
yeah.
stick to stay alive,
Okay. Let's see. What can I do here? Rock. Wait. This rock has writing on it. I don't
Okay.
recognize it though.
I will expend a charge to cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay.
if it says open sesame and dwarven, I'm going to smack you, Meteor.
Well,
If it
that's
says
assuming that I don't
Unknown Aura.
recognize the
Well-
language on sight.
So you do not.
Okay.
One of you, San, while you're peering over his shoulder, you do recognize this language. This is Thieves' Cant.
Ah,
So it's chicken scratch.
Would comprehend languages work with
that's a
Thieves'
good
Cant?
question. I don't think so.
I don't think it would.
No, because you'd have to. Well, I don't know.
I don't believe so. Because
I can
Thieves'
look it up
Cant
real
is
quick.
coded language.
Right. Exactly.
Comprehend
doesn't-
languages only let you understand the meaning of the words. It doesn't let you read what they are.
Right. It doesn't let me break encryption. So it's
Okay.
still encrypted. So no.
Yeah, because it's still coded. You know, it may say a chicken died here. And that's
Yeah,
what
like
she would
it's
read.
not necessarily a foreign language, Thieves'
Yeah.
Cant, but it's a cipher.
It's coded. It
Right.
might say a
Alright,
chicken
so-
died here, but it actually means to open the lock in order, you do 3, 2, 1.
So, San, recognizing the Thieves'
So I
Cant,
wouldn't spend it.
you start to read it, and you read that it says, 4 traitors block your way. If you don't have my back, then we'll have words. B3, A4, B2.
She says it out loud, so we all know.
So let's see.
I can
Are
read
there
it again
any
if you want.
symbols on the back? of the
B3,
logs?
B4, A2. that what was
B3,
said?
A4, B2. I can write it out for you.
Well, because I know we're at wrap up time, so I was just
Yep.
gonna make sure I have it in my notes for next time.
It's a riddle.
That just went way over my head.
Or traders, block your way. If you don't have my back, we'll have words. D3, A4, B2.
Yes. D3. Right there. That is what it says.
Traders, not like traders.
Oh, interesting. Capitals. There are capitalized words.
That intentional, Meteor?
Could be.
Is that how it's? Well, I'm asking.
Is that how it's
specifically-
written in the cant?
Yeah,
Yeah, that is how it's written in the
Okay.
cant. Yes.
Okay.
because I like to accent words
actually,
when I say stuff.
It's probably written more like that. To be honest. But the rest of
Okay.
it's correct.
That's the riddle that we're left with. In the
Mhm.
pouring rain.
And I'll also say that with Callan's 20 perception, he also notices on the wall next to the door is kind of like a pattern of rocks that are like spaced out in like a 5x5 grid.
Okay.
So do we want to end it now, or do you want me to solve the riddle?
You can let's keep going and finish up this part.
All the locks are bad. Don't mess with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
They're all
ignore the
traitors.
locks.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll kind of draw out the
Sun's too tired for this carp.
If it's a 5x5 grid,
Yeah, I know you said crap after it, but carp.
that would be A through E, 1 through 5 in theory. But which is which?
that is the question.
Ask Helen, or is the grid? Can you manipulate it?
It looks like you could press them in.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
I mean, we could also sit here overnight, have someone pick up, knock, and then just knock and magically open the door. If all else fails.
As you're discussing it, a bolt of lightning crashes on one of the trees near you and kind of lights it on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Fire.
And then it slowly goes out from the pouring rain.
Stealth.
Yep.
I always forget. Wisdom is common knowledge and experience. Intelligence is book learning. Is that correct? Fire.
Sounds correct.
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Okay. Me as a person, I'm intelligent. I'm not very wise. Me as Curio,
Wisdom is how it says how attuned you are to the world around you. It represents your perceptiveness and intuition. So if you were street smart, you would be wise. For instance.
I am going to pull a me because I don't know personal space, and I'm very curious about this. And I'm going to push this a button.
That button?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you press that button.
I'm hoping it's D3 backwards.
E3 backwards, you said?
Yeah.
As
As in, if you're looking at it,
I see
with
what you're
your
saying.
back to it, instead of going A, B, C, D, E, going left to right, it would be right to left.
Gotcha. So you press that one, and an arrow flies out of one of the locks, and does it hit? It actually misses you. You were standing slightly off to the side, so
I dodged it and didn't even mean to.
Meteor, check your DMs for a sec. I had to.
It wasn't that one.
Okay, so that
that's really cool.
I had to.
that doesn't match any of the grid numbers, so that doesn't actually help.
Well, again, it said if you have my back, so I figured if you stand with your back to it and then you do it backwards that way, then that matches because that would be D3 from the right. A, B, C, D from the right, 3 down. My logic was flawless. Again, I'm not very intelligent.
Are you giving that to us as a journal
Alan have
item?
unseen servant?
Yeah, I am. What's that?
Does Callan have unseen servant available?
He might.
If so, I'd like everyone to back away from the wall and
He
him to
does.
use his unseen servant.
He does. So yes.
Okay, I'm going to climb the wall and wait just in case.
So I've got two theories here. If you don't have my back, then we'll have words. If we do it in reverse, we could do B2, A4, D3.
Yeah.
Would be the other way. Because that's backwards.
I don't know where I put it.
Hey, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not in agreement with that.
Alright,
so I would
so-
say try for B2 first, which is this one.
Yep. So Kellen casts Unseen Servant.
What is your bidding? See, I knew it was backwards.
Which one? That one. So that one depresses in and nothing happens.
Okay, so now we got to figure out which one's A4. Because B2 was the easy one. It's right either way.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's either this one
Or that.
Mhm.
or this one. Yeah. So which do we feel?
Son, flip a coin.
Yeah, pick one.
San says the top one.
Yep. So
Okay, so
Son
this
is
one?
assuming the letters go from the top to the bottom and the numbers left to right.
All right. So
Okay, so right
the
here.
servant presses that one in. Both of them pop out, and a puff of gas pops out of one of the locks.
Okay, so it's the other way.
What's the range of the gas?
5 feet.
Okay. So it's
That this one and then this one.
Yeah.
And the servant kind of gives a little yawn.
And then after that,
Sleeping
it's this
gas?
All right, so you do that one first, and it depresses in again.
one. And then this
you do
one.
that one, and that one depresses in.
And then this one.
And then that one.
And that one depresses it. So you do it in that order, and sure enough, the doorway opens.
Does it slide in, up, or open?
It kind of just like opens itself. It doesn't slide anywhere; just opens up. And
Was it a double door or a single door?
double?
So it opens like French doors.
Send the unseen servant in first and see if it triggers anything. Maybe.
Okay.
Otherwise, look for traps. But
Oh, that does.
oh, lovely.
All right, so that is the area you can see.
Whee!
It's a sword with wings.
Hey, it's perfectly round for a dome to sleep or to rest the day.
Yeah.
So the door opens. That's what you see, and that is how we will end this session.
Okay.
Can
Ooh.
you show what I made though first?
Yeah. Give me one.
Okay.
second.
I'm watching the chats.
No, I think he's giving it to us in our
Yeah, I
our
saved it
notes.
somewhere. I'm not sure where I saved it.
Is it a file that you sent him or a picture?
Yeah,
picture.
it's a picture.
Oh, you can just link the Discord link of the image.
Well, I kind of want us to have it in the actual
Oh, so in
campaign.
the notes,
Yes.
in the journal. Gotcha.
Well, that's your
why
fault for
did I
working so late, Buff Bud. You know, you could always just resave it, Meteor.
Ah, there it is. I found it. So
And just for your benefit, Pika. That's what the rock looked like.
yep. So that's the rock. Oh,
And to us, it looked like chicken scratch.
yep. So that is what it said in Thieves' Cant.
Ah.
I had to.
It's too bad I didn't have my other character. Could have read that.
It said 4 people went to jail and didn't know how to get out back before knowing.
So, are we going to trust going in there next time?
Of
I
course.
mean, if nothing else, it's relatively secure. It's a thieves' hideout from my guess because of the camp.
It's better than being out here in the lightning and the firestorm.
It's a hidey hole
I mean,
for
my
those in the
fur.
know.
Just think of the smell of us right now, Lilia.
And I mean, if we check for traps upon entering, I can set the dome in it. It's a safe place to wait out the weather.
True.
It only
Alright,
lasts an
so
hour, though, don't it?
We're gonna go ahead.
No, the
and,
hut is
8 hours.
8.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're gonna go ahead and end the
Yay!
stream here. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this roleplay session, and we will see y'all next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Also, stealth!
Stealth.
Distraction!
Bye.
Bye.